North Wales police officer 48-year-old PC Peter Ashton has been sacked after being found to be a grass. Ashton visited a home during lockdown after New Year's Eve 2020 after a report that people were breaking the rules in place at the time. When police attended the scene of the report, they are said to have found that no breaches were taking place and no action was taken. Ashton is said to have known the husband of the couple that they received a report about, as he frequents his garage, and they have both been Freemasons together. In February 2021, just a couple of months after the incident, Ashton went to Real Police Station and asked a counter assistant to search the police computer systems for COVID reports on the day the report was made in the Denbighshire area, covering his arse, making sure that his ID wasn't used to access the information. The information the counter assistant gave him was then allegedly passed on to the couple, revealing that it was in fact the couple's very own niece who grassed them up, and now Ashton was grassing her up. The Misconduct panel said in a newly published decision, in addition, it appears that they, Mr. A, the couple's husband, and PC Ashton had both been Freemasons for a period of time. There is an email from 2016 which refers to PC Ashton's Freemason initiation ceremony. The niece, named as Jane during the hearing to protect her identity, said she had lost all trust in the police after her name was revealed to her relatives. She told the panel she was uneasy about reporting her family members in the first place, but you still did it. She said, I wavered a lot whether I should or shouldn't, but ultimately made the decision that I thought it was wrong and that it should be reported. PC Ashton allegedly maintained that he had been asked to investigate COVID incidents on the previous New Year's Eve by a supervisor. He strongly denied leaking the name to the couple who were reported, but the Misconduct panel found the allegation proved and branded him dishonest in his dealing with the police counter assistant. The panel chairperson, Christopher Mackay, said Jane was entitled to have her name as a complainant treated as confidential. She was informed by the police when making her report that her identity would remain confidential. Jane put her trust in the police to protect her identity. Well, that's where you went wrong in the first place, putting your trust in the police. This was particularly important in this case because she was providing information about her relatives, which could cause difficulties within the family if it became known that she was the source of the information. It really undermined public trust and confidence in the police service if the public were aware of what happened. No wonder she wanted to remain anonymous. The breach of the standard of honesty and integrity is particularly serious, and that alone justifies dismissal in all but exceptional circumstances, and the breaches of standards in this case clearly amount to gross misconduct. The panel found Ashton guilty of 6 allegations of misconduct and was fired for gross misconduct by abusing his position. You see, where is the ICO investigation into this case against the force? But on a serious note, Jane. This is unfortunately what happens to people who grass people up for non-crimes simply because they've been indoctrinated by the BS force-fed into their homes and minds by mainstream media. Never mind the fact that you grasped on your own fucking family. And this, ladies and gentlemen, shows the power of indoctrination and fear. Jane would have been celebrated by the Stasi, and this should open your eyes as to why it was so easy for the Germans to commit the crimes they did after brainwashing the country into doing exact same things to their friends and neighbours. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.